Good morning, everyone. AJ Sales and Marketing Manager Grant Cardone's office. Hope you are well. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We made it to the middle of the week. I hope you guys are having an awesome month so far. And today I wanted to go over what we're going over. I always share with you guys what the sales team is going through inside of Cardone University, just so, even if you guys can take just one little nugget, one little piece of motivation to get you started for your day and maybe help you close a deal or follow up successfully or set an appointment. That's really what these videos are all about. And what we went through today was, I told you guys we've gone back into the beginner certification. So sales training and any kind of training, it never hurts to go back to the fundamentals. So we are back in the beginner certification, just kind of recapping some of the old stuff, because as you go along in your career, you tend to forget some of the fundamentals, right? Because you get into the advanced negotiations and the advanced techniques and strategies, and sometimes you just need to remember the simple stuff, the beginning stuff, the basic stuff. So I've talked about this, I don't even know how many times, guys, but today we went over attitude. I think we all know how important a good attitude is. People will pay more for a good attitude than they will for a product or a service, okay? People will pay more to do business with somebody who is positive, energetic, has a smile on their face, they look like they're loving their job, right? So how many times have you guys, come across somebody that just was negative, down, you could tell that they hated their life, they hated their job, they really didn't want to be there, and then that translates onto the customer, right? Because then the customer feels like, do you even want to be servicing me right now? Because I feel like you don't. So guys, a positive attitude, and it's something that I was telling this to somebody a couple days ago. This isn't something that comes naturally, guys, because we're all human, right? We get up, we have bad days, somebody cuts us off on the road, or we get in a fight with our significant other, our kids aren't listening to us. It's life. It's human behavior, and it takes practice. Just like with anything else, you got to work on yourself. You got to work on your attitude, your mental stability. Remind yourself, realize how you are acting in that moment. So it takes practice. You got to build the muscle. It's not something that, you just get up every day and you're cheery and you're ready to go. And I've said this before too, because a lot of people look at us and they ask Grant, hey, how do you find people that are so motivated, and how do you find people that want to get up and come to work? And listen, guys, I've said this to you before as well. We are human beings, okay? What's different with us is that we train every single day. So, one thing, and I've shared this with you guys as well, one thing that I do in addition to my training before I come into the office is I throw in a few videos inside of 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. So that's a module inside of Cardone University. And once I finish my 6 segments of training before I get in the office, I throw in a couple of videos of motivation in there. I go into 100 Ways to Stay Motivated, and it can be with anything, right? Because we actually have more than 100 in there, even though it says 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. And it's just a reminder, right? It's a reminder to reset, get focused for the day, realize why you're there, why you're showing up, why you do the things you do. So when I say that it's a muscle that needs to be built, it's really a muscle that needs to be built, because we don't all get up in the morning and we're gung-ho and ready to go, and but you have to practice at it. You have to train yourself. And even if you find yourself not being in that moment, not being positive, not having a good attitude, you take a step back, you reset, and you're like, okay, refocus, restart, reboot, let's try this again, right? So have a positive attitude. I can't tell you guys how much more money that will create for you. Not just money, but better relationships with your clients, your coworkers, significant others. Always look at the positive side of things. And if it's not positive, ask yourself, what can I do to change this situation so that it can be a positive situation, right? So, excuse me, I hope that this gives you a little bit of motivation. Attitude is everything. Attitude is senior to everything, guys. It starts in your mind. It starts with your attitude. And remember, people will pay more for a positive attitude, for a positive experience, for a positive relationship. So I hope you guys take this. I hope it gave you a little bit of a boost today. Have an awesome Wednesday, and I'll be bringing you guys more info later on. Take care.